Okay. And back to you. Mr. Maupin, it is sometimes held that socialism and democracy are opposites. Could you please speak to the relationship between democracy and socialism or capitalism?
Well, right now we're seeing a lot of the American democracy. You know, coming up tomorrow, those of us who are living in Ohio, we're going to walk into a booth. I think some of us will be voting over at the rec center. And we're going to walk into this room, and we're going to look down at this piece of paper that's in front of us, and we're going to see Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, or if you're a Republican, John McCain. And you're going to walk into this booth, and you're going to have your stub, and you're going to say, do I want Hillary Clinton or do I want Barack Obama? And you're going to punch, and you're going to walk out of that booth, and that's going to be your democracy for the next year or 6 months. But how would it be different under socialism? In socialism, I wouldn't just be walking into the rec center once every 6 months. In socialism, I would walk into my workplace. And I would know that my workplace was run by a democratic workers' council. That's what the word Soviet actually means. We've been talking about the Soviet Union. A Soviet is a workers' council. That's what it translates to. It would be run by a workers' council, elected. People by me would be like me, workers like me would be running the place. And what else? You know, when I walk into a hospital, I would know that people from my community are running that hospital. It's a community-controlled hospital. It's democratically controlled. Democracy has been expanded to the healthcare industry. And in schools, you know, so many times in these schools, we just train kids to be obedient little slaves, you know, march straight in line, follow the rules. But we'd be training kids to be the leaders of society. We'd be training kids to be the leaders. You know, we have people here who've seen Cuba, and they've told me about, like my friend Martha, who's here in the audience, she talked about going to Cuba just after 9/11. And in Cuba, they had the kids had all written essays with their own different opinions about 9/11 and about terrorism. You know, the children all have their own views and they're debating things. They are the rulers of that society. It's not an elite. We're not taught to be innocent. We're not taught to be slaves that just obey and follow the rules. We're taught to be the leaders of society. That's what socialism is about. Socialism is about expanding democracy. It's not about contracting democracy. And you know what? The revolutionaries of this world have had to do some things to defend their revolution, you know? And, you know, this government wouldn't be in power right now if it didn't have to do things to defend itself. If this government hadn't brutally suppressed people like me, it wouldn't be in power right now. Any power has to defend itself. And when we come to power, and if someone's coming around, like say the Nazis are running around saying, we want to have Nazism instead of communism, and instead of socialism. You know what we're going to do? We're going to smash the Nazis. I'm not going to deny it. We're going to smash them. And you know what? If the rich come to power and are running around after we have our revolution and try to assassinate our leaders, we're going to smash them too. Just like they smash us when we rise up, we're going to smash them when we rise up. It's a simple concept. Every government has the right to defend itself, and when we control the government, we will defend that government. Thank you.